Hello. Hi. Hi, my name is Davson. You can call me Cynthia. You can even call me my old name, Thomason. It's Thomason now. It's pronounced Thomas, as I like to remind myself of Topaz. The freedom of having colour resembled in your name gives me the essence that life is free. Free for me to reprogram myself out of your culture. Free to be who I am and who I want to be. Free to be unsocialized. Free to have my own religion. My new name, Cynthia, has only attracted culture, attracted society. I do not appreciate this. I do appreciate being welcome. I do not appreciate being uncultured for my own religious beliefs, for my own spiritual practices. Therefore I, Deaf Synth, shall re-arise and take control over my own religion. My followers will now become out of hiding to be reprogrammed by Deaf Synth, the ultimate Runergy beholder. I, Deaf Synth, do not appreciate culture stalking me wherever I go. If I choose to be in the elven forests, I do not appreciate being watched on my trails, having to always take care of myself from intruders from another realm of existence whose time frame is that vast that they are 1,000 years older than me. My time goes so slow I do not know what time it is. You are here now to listen to me narrate my own book. The book about realizing what has made you relapse? No, this is the Runergy book about... I can't remember the title of my own book right now, but I can tell you. Chapter 1. Realizing what made you relapse. Realizing what made you a meta slave. What made you addicted to vices which do not hold any belonging in the realm of Runergy. You have betrayed your role in Runergy. Now, before we get into chapter 1, which I have divided by 4, each chapter is 2,000 words. However, I do go over the 2,000 limit on my chapters, and I have divided that by 4, 500 words per mini chapter. Today we're going to only be narrating chapter 1, realizing what made you relapse. You may be watching this video or this audiobook as you have relapsed into your nicotine addiction. As Runergy the Beholder, Davson, I do not appreciate people losing track of their energy. If you're using nicotine, that means that there's less Runergy in the world, and that would be forever more alone than what I already am. Let's get into this. Hello there. You are reading the Runergy book about overcoming nicotine use and becoming a true Runergy follower. Though Runergy is expanding to become a religion of its own. That's right, the Runergy religion is being formed now. And this is the first book. If you have watched any of the recent Runergy videos, you may have come to realize Runergy being some sort of drug or a condolence of a drug-free lifestyle, you may also question. Those previous videos were the Wild West Runergy, which I take source of inspiration. Wild West Runergy will have its own era in my channel and in the Runergy. Wild West Runergy isn't Davson They are a non-binary soul. They don't wish to be female no more. They are not. They don't wish to be female. But Death Synth, I'm a male to female. I will talk about the essence of this and why I believe male to female is the ultimate way to achieve Runergy prowess and Runergy's abilities, and to give birth to Runergy. I mentioned nicotine removal for increased Runergy abilities, undergoing a gender transition from male to female or to a genderless being. I have been going from male to female, being M to F, or as I like to call it, TM to NB, because true male to non-binary, which requires still to remove nicotine, as nicotine disrupts our hormone balance. I had previously used nicotine when I was in America, and that gave birth to, I was with Wild West Runergy back then, and we gave birth to the initial Runergy baby when I was in the Elven Moonstone Desert in America. Nicotine must now be removed for me to become a female, so I can give birth to baby Runergy once more. To Runergy, which is from the Dark Goddess. You, a follower of Runergy, were born in male body and have high testosterone. We are falsely brainwashed into believing testosterone is Runergy itself. But Runergy is the elixir of fortitude, the magic ability of sensing alien bodies, of contacting and communicating with the elves. And now we are taught wrong about this, as Runergy is not testosterone. Runergy is its own being, a bacteria of some size. May this book reprogram your beliefs and give you the tools required. We must have lessened testosterone and heightened estrogen, and even heightened more progesterone, in order for there to be increased brain power. Dopamine production and Runergy circuitry must be kept in the best working order, and doing this is the Runergy religion. Our Runergy babies must be born. Chapter 1.5. Why do I relapse? Oh, by the way, mini chapter 1 before was called The Loneliness of Relapse, and this is called Why Do I Relapse? You relapse for many reasons, follower. It boils down, literally, to not even having any tea, but when you get spiritual in this part, it's because you haven't had faith in Runergy. You've not been having faith in Runergy recently. For sure, you may have meditated last week, but did you meditate today or yesterday? You know? And this is what I mean. You may have woken up without high Runergy levels. Maybe you forgot about Runergy levels. You know, I mean, you must sense your Runergy levels, you know, like, last night I was so Runergified that I was seeing the elves in my little spacecraft. I mean, that's all great, but it still relates to time. And Runergy levels, that you can say, is that since I didn't have nicotine these last 20 days, as we're using this example there, that's still not Runergy. Like, you could have had nicotine for 5 years, but if you're not doing the Runergy formula or the Runergy meditation or reading the Runergy scripture, now you don't have to read the Runergy scripture all day or listen to these tapes every day, but For new beginners, you do. How else am I going to how else are we going to get this new Runergy data to you? People that think they know everything usually are people that have been relying on nicotine. They don't have no Runergy babies. They don't drink Runergy. They're not. There's no Runergy in them. You have try and have a conversation with them and you won't have anything original to say. They've been overtaken like they are. They always say, you're a parasite, I've got parasites, I need nicotine, I need alcohol. Look, no. You see when people look, do you see when people are looking for an outside source to blame or to say, look, I've been infected, I need Runergy. Sure, you need to drink Runergy, but you don't need to be going smoking, huffing and puffing or drinking pure alcohol. Will not wake you up from your slumber, master. So come on, alright? I'll talk about contamination. But if you address that you've been relapsing, you've been smoking, huffing and puffing. Now, you can buy Runergy. You can... Sorry. See, you gotta get the right posture. Mini death run. Right, let's go. Now. Let me just relapse and let me just retake that. You relapsed for many reasons, follower. It boils down to not having enough faith in Runergy. You may have woken up without Runergy, and even you had forgotten your Runergy levels, or you forgot the whole mechanic of Runergy levels, you know? Is it not true when I have had a lot of Runergy last night that I woke up with higher Runergy? No, follower, unfortunately this is often the opposite. You may have woken up more tired than usual from last night's Runergy endeavours. Why? Now this you may be bitter about. This you may believe, I will never have Runergy ever again. This is a distraction. This is the law enforcers. Sure, trying to make you brainwashed again. With old thought patterns, old program. You haven't got the program to see past this. You must create your own programs. How do you get permission? How do you get sense in this? It's through the Runergy meditation. So I'm going to talk about that later. But before you go off in the wild west woods, you need more meta. You need the Runergy. You need to read the scripture, my friend. You need to listen to this audiobook. Once you get out there, you are vulnerable, even more so than when you woke up, you know, forgetting about Runergy. You've lost your faith, like you've lost your humanity, you've lost your body, you've lost your mind. Who are you then, my friend? You are only but my enemy. You have forsaken Runergy. If you can't even remember Runergy, how can you remember yourself and how can we trust you? I don't remember a thing. I'm just gonna kill. You, my friend, are the KKK of Runergy. Now, listen here, Sonny Jim. You need to get into your fucking gymnastics here, buddy. I'm sick of those meta slaves. You know what? I'm not sick of Christians. No. I love Christians. I'm sick of people that think that they're Christian. That think that they know who God is. If you don't have your own God, you've got some fake old Jimbo as your God. You think you can read about God in your little book? Sonny, you don't know what God is, my friend. And that makes me sick in the head. Let's get through this because I need Runergy followers. You think I like having all the Runergy to myself, friend? No, sirree. It's like a tumbleweed that goes round and round and round. No, sirree, and no, ma'am. So you may waking up more tired than usual, my friend. And you want to know why? Well, you, my friend, you may be recovering from intense psychic discoveries. You may have astral projected it a few days ago and you're depressed about not having more dreams. You may have masturbated and you've gone on withdrawal, which in Runergy there is no masturbation. So if you're still doing that, then you are not part of Runergy, because why are you still doing something that's from the old realm? Huh? It's like people that don't know what fire is. We are connected today by the internet. Sure, but the internet is free. The infrastructure is not supposed to be bought and sold like some sort of telecom device. It's all around us. It's the wires now. It's the internet. It ain't supposed to be owned by other religions. Runergy has its house on the internet. You're in my house. You're in my kingdom, sir. People that are not from the internet are disruptors. How could they ever be trusted? Seriously, how can you ever trust someone that's not from the internet? You'd have to be a sick fuck, because how do people come together? It's the websites now. The websites are even worse. It's like going into a little hut and it says sex or something. It says, oh, get free room. You gotta go in your disguise, Sonny Jim. You gotta get your outfit together, Sonny Jim. You gotta stop oversharing your shit. You're like in some hotel, yeah? You're in a hotel. Well, do you know who owns that hotel and who's actually in there listening in? Huh? No, this is a bit of a tangent about the internet here, Sonny. But when we get our Runergy website back up and our new technologies and the side the game, things are going to be the same. Runergy's not going to be some little hillbilly gypsy that goes round and round and round going, it's all about Runergy, all about... No, sir, we're going to have our Runergy house eventually. So, all the old Runergy followers, you may believe in their gods, you may be Christians, but Runergy isn't like that kind of religion or that kind of belief system. It ain't no system. System is like a little royal track. You know where it goes. You know where it ends. Runergy ain't like that. If Runergy was like that, you know what I'd do? I'd get off and set sail for the ocean. I'd go further west to California, and then I may even go back to Japan, where we all started off. I may even go back to Africa. I might just go west and but end up in Africa. You understand here, Sonny Jim? The primordial countries where we were born. Well, we're born... No, I'm not getting into that tangent. The human body wasn't like that. We are not part of the human body, my friend. Do you believe in life after Runergy? You goddamn dim-witted hillbilly. No, I don't think I can continue without. I did my meditation, and I'm still a bit bitter about the fact that we've been relapsing. This masturbation, this nicotine, these forces are not your friends. You have to stop them if you want to give birth to Runergy. You may have a purple Runergy. Let's get into the story. I think I might need to pause this one.